In the last 24 hours, have you watched any type of news? Do you know anything about Spain and what's going on in Spain? Whether you get your news from social media, or you get it from mainstream media, or even for some, their phone or newspaper. What do you think? Does it give you flashbacks of 2021, 2022 for the United States? Do you think Spain is as powerful as the United States when it comes to border protection? Especially if you're on the side of maybe an agenda of open borders, or getting rid of ICE, or getting rid of the Department of War, or getting rid of prisons. If you're on that side, you better be paying attention to what's going on in Spain. Small town of 24,000 right on the southern coastline of Spain just got invaded by 100,000 people. Now, for all of you all that might agree with the Democratic Socialist agenda, or some would even say a majority of Democrats that supported open borders, we have the ability here in the United States to fall on our Second Amendment rights. Spain doesn't have that. Matter of fact, Spain, in the past year, their Supreme Court has decided that if any migrant enters by sea, that they can legally stay in the country until they can be given the right to possible citizenship. Does it sound familiar? Kind of sounds like 5 years ago. What do you think about that? Yeah, I'm jumping on the bandwagon. In the last probably 14 hours, every social media influencer, YouTuber that I watch has discussed this topic. And everyone has discussed some of the same things I already told you in the first 2 minutes of this video. But I would ask you, when it happened to us, did you agree? Did you agree with towns in the United States of 20-some thousand people, like the one in southern Spain, being flooded with 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1 ratios of growth in a very short period of time? Well, in less than 24 hours, that happened to southern Spain. One town, 24,000 people, received right at 100,000 migrants. Now, some of us that are career military would consider that an invasion. I do too. A 4-to-1 increase in less than 24 hours is an invasion. I don't care how strong your local police force is. I don't care how strong your population base is. You don't have the infrastructure to support that. But you're a stepping stone. That small community in the first 24 hours will be invaded, looted, ransacked, and I would imagine a lot of very horrific situations, especially when the large majority of those individuals are young men. Unless you're a Second Amendment country, the best you can do is take your kitchen knife, put it on the end of your mop handle, and defend yourself. But that only goes a very short distance. You get 10 men against one man. I don't care how strong you are. I don't even care what kind of weaponry you might have. Most likely, you're going to perish, or you're going to succumb, or you're going to flee. Similar to 2021 and a lot of landowners in the South. So what do you think about that? Now, I'm Spanky Gibson of Spanky Gibson Produces. I just wanted to hop on this morning, last day of July, and I want to discuss this situation. I wanted to find out what everyone thinks. I fear for Spain. Been there multiple times pre-COVID. It's a beautiful country. Has a long history. And much like a lot of the other European countries, the United Kingdom, France, etc., have accepted a great number of migrants. And because of that, they have an amazingly large increase in crime, in deaths, in rapes, in grifting. That's how I look at migrants. Any migrant that doesn't want to come into a situation legally, which unfortunately these individuals in Spain have, based on the Supreme Court findings. Excuse me. But I think, what if we had another 2021 here? Now I'm in Oklahoma. I got Texas protecting my south. And I live in a state that allows us to exercise our Second Amendment rights. But as a career military guy, we have this understanding of war by attrition. Eventually, sustainment runs out. Kind of like this town in Spain, I think it's going to happen in the first day or two. We're already in the first day. We'll see in 2 to 3 days, if allowed, to see what damage has been done. But because I understand war of attrition, I understand, what sheer numbers can do to unprotected citizenry, I fear for them. I don't wish that upon them. And I don't know how you all feel about it. I think I'll leave it at that. Try to inspire a little bit of conversation. Reflect on similarities on the direction our country might like to go, especially in regards to this uplifting of the Democratic Socialists of America, communists. No ICE, no borders, no military, no police, no prisons. Haven't we seen that before in history? Thousands of years of history and how that's worked out. So let me know what you think. I would ask you, if you like this video, like it. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell for upcoming videos. I will have links to other videos on here. But I'm troubled. I'm troubled for Spain. I was troubled for us 5 years ago. And I appreciate you watching. If you want to follow me on X, Spanky Gibson 71. I like to talk about leadership. I like to talk about direction. And this video is direct reflection of the leadership of Spain. So really, comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think this could happen again in the United States, and what would be the repercussions if it did. Thank you.